Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to my GregBlock series. Today I am working towards polyethylene. So we can start getting some higher tier units here. Right now I'm centrifuging some sticky resin to get more glue. I just put a tank on top. Now I have 7 buckets of glue. Because I've noticed I'm starting to get into a little bit of, it's not too big of a deal, but for circuits. Now this is what I'm using for, this is the medium volt, and it uses 3 integrated. But if I want to start getting into advanced, so say this one, now this needs 2 medium voltage. So we're looking at 6 circuits, 6 of these per 1 advanced circuit here. And what I'm noticing is I'm going to need a lot of these. And I can do 1 glue, 1 wood chip, and get a phenolic circuit board, or I can use Bisphenol and get 4 per wood. So it's just kind of a bit of an easier task. And it's a quest. So I think I'm going to be attempting to do this. So Bisphenol can be used to making a few circuit components. It's made with phenol, acetone, and hydrochloric acid. Most efficient way is oxygen and cumene, which I have tons of oxygen. I just need cumene, which can be made with benzene, phosphoric acid, and propene, which I know benzene and propene I can get from the Pyrolysis oven, the charcoal byproducts, which I'd put some more in there. I have 50,000 millibuckets of that. Chucked a whole bunch of wood in there. Now I've made a bunch of steel tanks over here because I'm going to be getting into a bunch of liquids here, or gases. Not sure which form they're in. So what was the phosphoric acid? So let's take a look at this. Is it this one? That kind of annoys me. It's yellow here. It's white here. I know it's probably just the limitation of the mud. Alright, so easiest way to do probably water. Water, oxygen, and phosphorus dust in this chemical reactor. So what I'm thinking is I need I get 1,000 of this. So maybe if I do, I don't know, say what would be, let's do 4 of these. So let's get 6 things of water. And I'm going to use a bunch of these empty cells here. Do I even have, can I click on water anywhere actually? Now that I'm thinking about it. Can I just, I don't know if this is going to work. No, that's not going to work. Do I have a tank with water anywhere? That's so funny, I didn't even think about that. Alright. Let me just, I do have a tank over here. Let me just throw this on the water pipe. I don't think I have, oh, I have water sitting right here. Okay. So what did I say? I needed like 6 of these. Yeah, because that'll be 4. That'll do 4 of the, so 6,000 millibuckets will do 4 of this process. So I need 10,000 oxygen, which I have a ton of. Alright, so there's my oxygen and water. I can just click this in the chemical reactor. I'm not sure, I might set up its own separate little like facility. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I'm actually getting hydrochloric acid as well. If I do it this way as opposed to just getting the phosphoric acid. Sulfuric acid is made with hydrogen sulfide, which I have a bunch of, and water. Let me actually do that, I think. Or I can just add sulfur and water. Yeah, I have hydrogen sulfide right here. Alright, change of plan. So hydrogen sulfide 2 and 2. And that gets me, I don't know, let's do, I guess, do 6 maybe? And that was in the chemical reactor, right? So sulfuric acid, chemical reactor. This takes 16 seconds though, unfortunately. Let's take this out. I think that was it. Shift. Alright, so shift click and that will make the sulfuric acid. Now sulfuric acid, 10,000 water with apatite dust. I do have apatite somewhere, don't I? Calcite, apatite. So I guess I'll just chuck this one in here. So this needs 5,000. I'm gonna get, I forget how much I'm gonna get out of this. There's so many different amounts. So that's 6,000. I think I get 8. Am I gonna get out of this? Ooh, chemical reactor's running low. Power. So I got 9 out of that. Alright. So this is where I have all my tanks set up over here. Alright, so that's that. Apatite. Yeah. You just go throw this in the cauldron. Alright, so that's clean apatite. And then to get phosphoric acid, I need 10 water, 5 sulfuric acid, and 1 apatite. So there's oxygen, which I actually don't need. I need water. I need a better source of water. This is a bit slow. While this is filling up. So this is going to be 3,000 phosphoric. And I only need 1,000 for this. So this will give me 3 of these. Yeah, this will give me 3 things of cumene, which will give me 24 things of cumene, and that will give me a whole lot of phenol and acetone. So I'll just do the 1 for now. But I still need... yeah, so 10, 5, and 1. Should throw a bigger tank down here. Anyway, so there's my 10. Water, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then apatite. And I can use, yeah, 30. So shift click that in, shift click that in, and then one of these. Yep, it's a bit short. I'm seeing it slowly go down because it's probably only getting 29 or it's just getting like one underneath. Alright, so there's hydrochloric acid and phosphoric acid. So let's that and that. Isn't it phosphoric acid? Wonder has to be like in a doesn't seem to be registering. Oh, there it did. Alright. Alright, so cumene now I need. So let's just put that back in there so I can not get confused. I'll throw that in there too. Alright, so cumene now needs, oops. Yeah, cumene needs benzene and something something, 3 things I need. So 1 phosphoric acid, so let me actually get that. So 1 phosphoric acid. And then it needs 8 benzene. Now 8 benzene I can get from... right, I need to steam crack this stuff. So what would be... steam cracking with... oh man, I need a whole lot of steam cracked fuel there, don't I? Alright. I'm going to make another chemical reactor here. To get steam light fuel, all you do is put steam, light fuel, in a chemical reactor, or you can use a cracker, but we don't have that yet. But I'm going to get a I'm going to get another chemical reactor here, I think. MV1. So let me get the materials for that, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got enough. Got the materials for the MV chemical reactor. Alright, so there's that. I think that's actually a quest I actually needed to do anyway. Yep, advanced chemical, and that opened up silicon rubber. Your recipes, you need 2 times less to making cables than you would need regular rubber, and you can make many different paths to making it. So maybe we can look into that at some point. Oh, and I actually opened up the circuit boards we're going to need in the future. So that was another reason I wanted to do that. I also got a bunch of materials here. I'm basically making a stack of these LV circuits. I don't know if I have... I think I have enough soldering iron in there. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Gregtech. Don't just make what you need at once, just make like a whole stack of circuits instead of going circuits at a time. Alright, so here is the advanced chemical reactor. I'm going to put this down right here. I just realized I need steam, don't I? Well, we can just borrow some for now. Oops. No. That was definitely not what I wanted. Oh wait, no, that is what I need. I need light fuel and steam in here. How am I gonna get? That's how we're gonna do that. Is there any way I can? Don't know. Like, can I do that without having to build up a brick? I don't know. There we go. Let out pump light fuel in and steam in, and we'll get steam light or steam cracked light fuel. Obviously, steam cracked heavy fuel would be better. But for now, we'll just go with that. See now, is there any way I can shift? No. I don't know if there's like a hotkey I can do that. Right, I don't want to use up this whole pipe's worth of light fuel here. I don't have a big surplus. Yeah, now this thing is going to be working. Another time. Yeah, my soul stand is dropping. I was up about 8,500. So I don't want to be doing this too much. I just don't have... I'm not producing soul sand fast enough. Alright, so steam crack light fuel. And then that goes into this. Alright, so I need... What do I need? I needed to make cumene, which is what I'm making. Need 8,000 benzene and 8,000 propene. So benzene is steam crack light fuel. Oh man, I need a whole heck of a lot if I need 8,000 buckets worth. So what is that? 8,000. And that's like 53 buckets worth. Yeah, steam crack heavy fuel. What's last? Now wood tar is actually an option here. Now that I'm actually looking at that, that might be better than trying to do it this way. Because I'm going to need 53 buckets of this light fuel. Alright, let me look at propane. Alright, propane I have to... Yeah. I have to get from here, unfortunately. And I need 8,000 buckets, so 8 times 4, I need 32. That's a little bit easier to deal with. I'm at 7. That's running a bit low. I'm not putting enough power here. What did that need? 30 EU per tick. I have it overclocked though, because I'm feeding it MV. So times 4 is 120. Yeah, and there's 3 loss on these. I really should replace these with copper now that I have kind of a lot of copper. I can just take that out, let it fill back up, and put it back in. Alright, so I'm going to have to keep feeding this light fuel. I don't want to completely empty this whole line out, though. Yeah, because I've just completely destroyed my backlog. Oh well. So let me come back when I have 8 buckets of propane. Alright, so I actually accidentally got 9 buckets here. Instead of 8. That's okay. So there's my propane. Oh, I just realized I can't get this out. Yeah, I just realized I can't get that out. Man, look at that. 1,000 millibucks to 50 heavy fuel. Is there anything else? Ethylene. Is that the way I was going to get it? Thousand to 10? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is how I was planning on getting ethylene as well. Which I think I need for another quest, don't I? Ethylene. Yeah, so let me do that now. So what did I need? I needed 9. Right. So I'll just do that, and then do I have an empty? Yes. I'll just throw this down there. And then you can empty into this one. You know, I'm just, well, I was going to put it on top. I didn't want to put it next to this, otherwise that would fill up. Alright, anyway, so I need some more wood here. I'm getting wood tar from my pyroless oven. I think that's how you say it. Pyrolyze. I don't really know how to say it, to be honest. Got 13,000 wood tar here. I need more. I think I need 23 buckets. I think it was. So I might need some more wood. Yeah, I definitely need to change out these cables, I think. I was a bit short on copper, that's why I originally did iron. I want to do annealed copper. Because this is loss per 2, but if you do annealed, it's loss of 1. And to get annealed copper, I need to get annealed copper. I can put oxygen and copper in blast furnace. Is that the only way to get it? Or I could put copper plates in a arc furnace. So I'll probably just do it that way. There is no There's no 1 to 2, is there? No. Yeah, there's no ingot to ingot recipe, which is a bit annoying, so you have to hammer down its plates. I don't know, not sure why. Alright, so anyway, this is my ethylene. I could actually do that quest. We'll leave that. No. Alright, and that opened up my polyethylene. Polyethylene is one of the simplest and most commonly used polymers. It's made by combining ethylene with air and oxygen. Oop, typo. So that's actually really easy to do. I have tons of oxygen. But before we get into that, 15,000 tar. It's not anywhere near enough. Probably need one more. I think I needed 23 buckets. Fortunately, I wasn't super prepared here. Thought I was going to get everything from my light oil, but it's just the ratio is pretty terrible. 150 buckets to 1,000. I was going to need a whole lot. 50 something buckets of light fuel, and I just don't want to use up all my light fuel. I'm already used up a lot. Look at that. Alright. Alright, so we got 19. All the charcoal. Oops. Yeah, so these things over here, coke oven and the blast furnace, are pretty much obsolete now. Alright, so let me... I probably need one more, I think. It's 16? I can't remember. I think it's 16. That'll give 1,500. Oh, I'll do one more. It's 1,500 each, so I'll get 3 more. Yeah, so there's the one. Alright, so let me put this in here. And then what was I doing this one for? Benzene, I think it was, wasn't it? Wood tar is 2. Right, and that. Alright, so this one seems to be getting enough power, actually. Is there a reason it's getting enough power? Yeah, it's only using 64 EU per tick, that's why. The other recipes were being overclocked and using 120. This one only using 64 EU per tick. So it is getting enough power from this line. So there's my benzene. It's actually going pretty quick. Alright. So now I need a chemical reactor open. Okay, this one, yeah, this one's open. I think that's enough. Alright, so I turned off my electrolyzer over here. I ended up putting a whitelist for hydrogen and oxygen over here. So these lines would completely empty out if these were full. See, now I need more hydrogen over here. So I'll turn that back on. And then if I need something, because I needed silicon, so I was getting chlorine from this one. So it was getting backed up, so I wanted all these things cleared out. So I think for now, having both of these on a whitelist or kind of works. One more. All right, so there is my 8 buckets. We got 8 of that. 8, 8, and 1. Which I got a couple extra liquids here, or gases. I might have to build some more tanks. All right, and then so this makes cumene. And luckily this makes 8 buckets worth, so we'll do the 1 phosphoric. Eight propene, 8 benzene. Alright, and there we go. And this is using 30U per tick. And it must be 31, 30, like 29 maybe. I keep trying to figure out how the thing works. The loss. I thought it would be like 32, 31, and then 30. But maybe it's like from here to here is 31, and then from here to here is 30, and then here 29, and then here is 28. I don't know. If anyone knows how the loss works, it'd be great to know. Because this is not getting enough EU per tick here. Alright, 66%. And that will get me... Well, where am I? I was actually on this page, wasn't I? Bisphenol. Cumene. And this might be a long episode, actually. I want to get bisphenol before I finish. Alright, and there's the cumene. Right, there it goes. I was like, thought it disappeared for a second. Alright. Cumene. Sometime, oh, it might be that. Maybe? There we go. Yeah. Sometimes if these are stacked, I've noticed, like I can't click on the garbage can with these stacked. They won't empty out. All right. So phenol was cumene with something, wasn't it? Oxygen, cumene gets phenol. So we'll do 1 and 1. That's easy enough. And I can do this in a, yeah, 30. So we'll get 1 oxygen. There we go. These empty cells are so handy. Definitely make some. Alright, so that's your phenol and acetone. Phenol. And then these, don't need these. Like that. So phenol, acetone, and I think hydrochloric acid it was, wasn't it? For bisphenol? Yeah. And hydrochloric acid I can get from just mixing chlorine and hydrogen. I have hydrogen over here, so let me just do No, that's electrolyzer. Need that in a chemical reactor. So hydrogen and chlorine. So chlorine and hydrogen. This one. Hydrogen, chlorine. That will make hydrochloric acid. And then bisphenol. Oop, I need phenol. 2 millibuckets of phenol. Shoot. That was... Man, I already forgot. Phenol is oxygen cumene, that's right. So 1 cumene, 1 oxygen. Now I'll do much bigger batches in the future of this, but for right now I'm just doing 1. Alright, so bisphenol is hydrochloric acid 1, acetone 1, phenol 2. So phenol 2, acetone 1, hydrochloric acid 1, and that should be bisphenol. Unfortunately, it automatically outputted in there, and I didn't want it to do that because I can't complete the quest. Yeah, anyway. So there's my bisphenol, and then I can do... I'll make another batch. But I can do wood pulp 1, plate 1 in the assembly machine. It's actually 10. Anyway, I'm short. I'll get that in a second. So wood pulp, mold, there we go. And then we get 4 for craft. So it's easier than using the glue. But I did make a bunch of glue beforehand, before I got into bisphenol. But it's a pain in the butt. You got to do sticky resin, you got to put milk and a thing, and then click on it with a mushroom and all that stuff. So this is much faster and easier way to get circuit boards. Fortunately, I auto-outputted before I could finish the quest. But that is going to be it for this episode today. Went a bit long tomorrow, or next episode, I'm going to get polyethylene plastics and maybe get the advanced circuits and get our way into NV machines here, or HV machines. Even do a diesel generator. So I would be creating 512 EU Gregtech as opposed to 128 that I'm doing right now. But anyway, this episode's run pretty long. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.